Hi Scorpio, if you've been drawn to this reading, it's because there's a phase in your life when everything is about to change. And it can bring in new energies, it can bring in new mindsets, and it can bring in new results. So let's see what Spirit wants to speak to you about today. We'll take 3 of these cards to start with. We have first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. Now this is feeling empowered. Now this could be you taking control of something. It could be changing direction. You could be at a crossroads. You could be standing up for yourself. It's about you getting into that driving seat and understanding that you can, decisions that you're making rather, can change your life. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Now this is about taking a step back. It's about reflection. It's about, you might need to problem solve. You might need to brainstorm here about what you want to do. It's not about dwelling in the past, but it's certainly about reflecting on past experiences that you're having or existing issues that need to be looked at in your present day life. We have full moon in Aquarius, be real. Now this is about being real. It's about being honest with yourself. It's about being true to yourself as well. It's about living your true authentic life. So if there's challenges or boundaries here that challenges you're going through or boundaries here that are being challenged, this is time to get real about it. It's time to face up to things. It's time to reflect on your situation as a whole and take control of it. So let's see. We'll take 3 of these little cards here just for greater clarity. And we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So if you're taking control of something here and you're getting in the driving seat and you're deciding to make decisions and being disciplined about things here, making intelligent decisions on how you want to go forward, you could resolve this situation, whatever this may mean for you. Please remember, these are general readings. Everything or every part of it's not going to resonate with everyone. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Absolutely. You're definitely good enough. You have everything you need. You're a unique person. You have qualities. You have talents here. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You've got what it takes here to resolve this. Show the world the real you. And like I say, this is about being real. It's about living your true authentic life. It could be to do with your traditional values, your ethics, your morals. It's about being honest with yourself and making sure your boundaries are in place and that nobody, you're not saying yes when you mean no. Be true to yourself. You deserve the best in life. You don't have to put up with things here. You're good enough to overcome this and you deserve the best. Death card, Scorpio energy. We are doing a Scorpio reading. The 4 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. And the beautiful King of Cups. Now, what we have here is we have somebody who's holding on to something very tightly, but it's very challenging. You're persevering with something here. We shouldn't be settling for things in life. Sometimes we can hold on to jobs because we've done them for a long time and they pay our bills. Sometimes we can be holding on to relationships. Pentacles can do with environments as well, or finances as well. So, it's been a very challenging time here. The thing about these challenges is that you're learning all the time about what's for you and what isn't. And that's important. So it's time to be wise about this. It's time to stand back and reflect on what you've learned and use this wisdom and decide how you want to go forward. What Spirit is suggesting here, and you all have free will, obviously, is that it's time to be a bit vulnerable and let go of things. It's time to come out your comfort zone, because sometimes we grow out of things, we don't realise it, and our comfort zone can become a rut. And what Spirit is trying to say today here is that these are challenging times. You've persevered with them, but you've about had enough now. So don't be frightened to look at new opportunities, because what we have here is we have change. This is about getting real. Remember, I said being honest with yourself about this situation you're holding on to. This is time really to bring in change. It's a perfect time for transformation. And sometimes that can mean adjustments, but it can also mean out with the old and in with the new. So making improvements of any kind, or having a complete change. But you're stepping into your power by being prepared to make yourself vulnerable and come out that comfort zone. You're not prepared to settle anymore. And what you're doing here is that you're going to be very happy with the outcome. Now, this is somebody, if you're making decisions here, make sure you're in an emotionally stable place when you're making them. This could be making way for more genuine people in your life. So you could end up with a better boss. You could end up with a better lover, a more genuine friend that's coming forward. Or this can be you being supported by people that love and care about you at this time, because you need that support when you're going through times of change. We don't want people who are not going to support you with your dreams and your direction that you want to take in life. So there's new energy going to come from this change. You're going to feel good about yourself. There's going to be a lot of happiness coming in. And even when challenges crop up in life, if we're happy with what we're doing, we can make emotionally stable decisions to overcome them. So they don't seem as big in our heads when we're happy with what we're doing. So don't settle. You don't have to persevere. It's time to bring in change that could work for you. It's about coming to the conclusion that it's time for change, definitely. Now we'll take a couple of these cards here. See what the angels have to say. Bountiful nature. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Now, this is about you taking that step back so that you can connect in with intuition. It's about getting that peace, that tranquility, so that you can decide how you're going to go forward and what needs to be done here to bring these changes in. Clearing debts. Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts in your life. Now, this can be the perseverance card. You're persevering with something here. So any debt, you already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic. And this is what we're saying. Conclusions need to be reached here. Facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So you don't have to settle, you don't have to feel obligated to people, environments, financial plans here that you've maybe got yourself into here. This is time to experience something new. And and don't feel guilty about any of it. Do not feel guilty. So let's just give a wee bit more tarot and we'll go further into this. Beautiful Nine of Cups energy. The Ace of Pentacles, just what we've been talking about here. The Four of Cups. And the beautiful Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. This is a beautiful reading. It's ending beautifully because what we've got here is we've got bored and apathy, bored persevering, bored settling. You're not seeing the beauty in your situation here. There is beauty in it if you look below the surface and understand the lessons that Spirit and the universe are trying to teach you. So, like I say, nothing is ever wasted. You're learning all the time. And if something or someone crosses your path here, a new opportunity, a new person, consider all your options. Look at everything very carefully. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, because there could be more to a situation than you realise. It's not a question of having the mindset that I don't want to do this because what's the point? It's going to be the same again. You've done well up till now with these cups, and you're looking at this cup as if you're not sure about it. So please remember that every situation here, every person, every opportunity is brand new, and go forward with that open mind towards anything that crosses or anyone that crosses your path. And what we've got here is this change is going to align you with wish fulfillment. There's going to be contentment coming in, satisfaction coming in, the boredom's going to go, there's happiness coming in here, and you're going to feel at one with yourself. And what we're doing here is we're not settling anymore. We're looking to plant new seeds for our future. We're looking to work on something because Pentacles, we have to work on it. So whatever area of your life we're talking about here, sometimes it can affect one or more area of your life. So for example, if it's jobs, it could affect finances. So, this is a time for you to plant new seeds to go forward. And this can benefit you financially, but it's definitely going to be something you need to work on, and it's going to bring stability into your life and wish fulfillment. And what we're finding at the end of this is your own happiness, your own contentment, and this beautiful, balanced energy that comes into your life, especially after you've been through all these challenges. So you're emotionally stable here. Your heart and your head are in alignment. There's no frustrations. There's no anger anymore. You don't feel as if you're persevering with things. You're actually enjoying things. And the thing about this Temperance card here is it takes time and patience. So there is going to be a process that we have to work on, as long as we're prepared to be passionate about it and put the work in, things are definitely going to work out for you in the long term. So what we'll do here is we will take a couple of these angel healing cards and a couple of divine direction cards. And we have the unknown. The unknown. And this is what really this is all about. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. And this is definitely about coming out that comfort zone. You will be rewarded for the change that you're making here, most definitely. Ultimately rewarded. Peace. Peace. And this is what you're needing to find, inner peace. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. So there's change in mindset, definitely. Being honest with yourself here and taking control of your situation is going to bring you towards this beautiful, peaceful path that we spoke about here. Focus. Focus. You're in need of a clear direction. Decide what you want in life. Decide what you want that's going to make you happy and what you're passionate about, what makes your heart sing. Flow. Flow. You need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Now, this is a certain amount of acceptance that's been needed here. I know it's been challenging, but you've definitely learned more. You're wiser now than you've ever been. So accept the challenges and understand the wisdom that you've gained and use that to go forward. Do not be fighting against the tide. It's about living in the present and not the past. Okay, I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.